What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Dugas, coming at y'all with another episode of Dropping Dimes with Mr. Dugas. Hey, man, and tonight I'm going to talk about it. Looks like the Atlanta Braves got a strong possibility to not have Jorge Soler for the entire NLCS. And also, it's Game 5, Giants and Dodgers, win against the Braves. Who do we rather play? And I'll just give my thoughts on that. But before I get into this video, for everyone, if you want to give me a follow on my social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, I'm going to have all that information down in the description box. May not always get a chance to respond to questions and comments on these videos, so feel free to DM me. And whenever I get a chance to, I'll get back at you. Come holler at your boy. Also, if you're a Madden 22 player on Xbox One, I'm going to have my Xbox One gamer tag down in the description box also. Y'all gonna hear a beeping noise throughout the video. Y'all please disregard that, and I do apologize for the inconvenience. Yeah, first, I'm gonna talk about the big blow to the Braves. Obviously, we all know right before Game 4, it was reported that Jorge Soler, had COVID, so he was gonna miss Game 4 in the NLDS, and he had to quarantine for at least 10 days. Which was a big blow to us right before Game 4. But to the credit of the team, the credit of everyone else stepping up, all the players stepping up, and the managers and coaches, we pulled it out. It wasn't pretty, it wasn't smooth, but we pulled it out, and we able to get this extra rest to give him a little bit of time, to get over this thing. But it's been reported today that the Braves are just going for it as if he's not going to come back at all. And honestly, that's a big blow. Like, that is a huge blow to this lineup. Though it's crazy, we actually scored the most runs without him in the lineup. What he does is he completes our lineup from 1 to 8. When you have Swanson hitting 8, though he struggled down the stretch of the season, that's your 8-hole hitter. With now, what you do is, now, granted, whenever with Snit, I feel like is going to do, which he's done, what he's done the majority of the season. I think whenever we're facing a right-handed pitcher, he's going to go with Eddie Rosario. When we're facing a left-handed pitcher like we did with Milwaukee Game 4, he's going to go with Heredia. So you're going to see that mixed match. With Rosario, Heredia is not really in the lineup on the field for his bat. So kind of similar to the NLCS last year when we actually had a DH and when we had the unfortunate injury to Adam Duvall, like Game 1, we had to put Christian Pache out there, who is a great outfielder, but is not a good bat. Can't hit the ball at all, honestly, which is why he's not playing like that right now. Uh, so it's an adjustment. It makes your bench a little weaker. Having like the option to have Rosario and Heredia on your bench, with Jock being in the lineup. It stings, man. Having them at the top of the lineup, it stings. It gives you power. Kind of similar to what we had with Acuna. But obviously, we don't have the speed on the bases, but you have power with him. Not consistent power and speed on bases, but you have power with him at the top of the lineup, which was really good to see. And for this to happen, it's a big blow to us. I'm not gonna lie. So Rosario or Heredia, these guys gonna have to step up. Our bench is a lot weaker now. And the 8-hole spot is a little weaker, especially when we're facing left-handed pitchers with Heredia hitting instead of Rosario. And also, but yeah, tonight is a big one. Game 5, San Francisco Giants versus the LA Dodgers. Win against the Atlanta Braves in Game 1 on Saturday. We all know by now if the Giants win this game, the Braves will play the Giants, and the Giants will have home field advantage with Game 1 and 2 over there, 3, 4, and 5 at Truist, and 6 and 7 there. But if the Dodgers win, the Braves despite winning 20 something less games, but because we're a divisional winner and they're a wild card, which, they probably going to want to look into that if the Dodgers get knocked off, knowing MLB. But the Braves would have home field, which means 1 and 2 at Truist, 3 through 5 at Dodger Stadium, and 6 and 7 at Truist, if necessary, of course. It's pros and cons to both, yo. Obviously, with the Giants, though they were one game better than the Dodgers this season, they're not as good of an overall team as the Dodgers. When you talk about talent and experience and camaraderie, uh, and the Braves also played them well this year. Braves beat them 2 out of 3 at Truist and lost 2 out of 3 over there, but the Braves were very much in the 2 games that they lost. So I like the matchup with the Giants a lot better as far as talent on talent. But, in the playoffs, home field, it could make a little bit of a difference, yo. So, knowing that if we went 7, it would be over there would be kind of really difficult. As opposed to the Dodgers, okay, we would have home. They are a very talented team, and we beat them 2 out of 3 at Truist, but they swept us at Dodger Stadium. Though we had our chances in 1 or 2 of those games also, but obviously the Dodgers have been our kryptonite. Last year, blowing a 3-1 lead to them in the NLCS. 2 years ago, not 2 years, but 3 years ago, getting swept by them. I mean, well, losing in 4. We won game 3 at Truist, but losing to them in 4 in the NLDS. It's tough. So they are very, 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 and obviously the pitching with Scherzer and Walker Buehler and those guys. Like, it's tough to beat that team in a 7-game series, regardless of if you have home field advantage or not. I've talked to people, and obviously a lot of people believe it is more 50-50 than you would think. Like, me personally, I'm good with either one. Either way, I'm like, let's play ball, let's get this thing on. But the competitor in me, I want the Dodgers. Now I'm not saying the Braves are better, and I know they're gonna be. I want the Dodgers. I want that home for seeing how Rockets Truist was in the NLDS, then knowing in the NLCS, the majority of the games are gonna be night games. You know what I'm saying? Um, Knowing that a potential game 7 would be at Truist Park, you handle your business at home. Like I want them. I want the home field advantage. I want the revenge factor. I want the motivational factor. Me personally, give me the Dodgers. It would make it. It's just at some point we got to knock them. Jordan had to get over the Pistons. Like Jordan had to get over the Pistons, yo. So it's like for us, and I'm not saying we Jordan, but I'm just saying in general. Like LeBron had to get over the Celtics. Like we have to get over the Dodgers. Now look, they lose and we got the Giants. Hey, great. Great. But if I had a preference, I prefer the Dodgers because I just feel like it's time that we finally have to knock them off in the playoffs, yo. That's just how I feel. But with that being said, yo, that's all I got for y'all tonight. Appreciate y'all checking out the video. Hit the like button for your boy. Give me a subscribe. I'm gonna have Atlanta Braves, MLB, and content from my other teams throughout the year. Also, this coming Sunday from 10 a.m. Central to 12 p.m. Central, my co-host Big Time Sports Talk with host Mike the Bandit. Y'all download the ESPN 1420 app and come listen to the show. I'm on every Sunday, yo. Also on Monday from 6:30 p.m. Central to 7:30 p.m. Central, I'm gonna do a live Q&A. Y'all come on there, ask me anything, tell me anything. I'll answer your questions, respond to your comments, and give you a shout out on the live. Y'all should join me. It'll be some good stuff. Until then, y'all have a blessed one. Go Braves.